After a hotly contested start to the series, what's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of the series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Jay Happ is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Jay Happ, big, tall guy, about 6'4", 215 pounds, has really put things together. Not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young Award winner Cliff Lee. Control with really good stuff, good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he has an even 10 hits in 43 tries. He's taken him deep once. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Weather actually pretty good for New York in October. 62 degrees at first pitch. The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is the inside corner. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Nope. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Gardner. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next up for the Red Sox, David Guerra. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. In past meetings with J. Happ, he has 7 hits in 25 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. Guerra stands at second with 2 gone. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Happ, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, his second home run of the series, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bogaerts takes off. In there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning out on the bases. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Rick Porcello will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
So stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Into the box, Gleyber Torres. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
This one's flared off to the right side. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. The Red Sox lead it 2-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Avisail Garcia. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. One and 2 now. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Gardner. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting 7, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Garcia gets his lead at first, nobody out. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. He swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting 8, catcher.
Now batting, Christian Vasquez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. One and 0 pitch on the way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's playing. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. In past meetings with J-Happ, he has 7 hits in 26 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Red Sox leave one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. He's set. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. In his career against Porcello, he's 4 for 14. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Into the box now, Justin Bohr. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Stanton at second with 2 down. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States, Central Park, set to go again here from Yankee Stadium. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Grounded to third. Sano fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And that'll be the second out.
First baseman number 10, David Guerra.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, David Guerra. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that means J.D. Martinez gets the hit with 2 outs as well.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
From the stretch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Gonzalez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Red Sox are out in front 2-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. In his career against Porcello, he has 7 hits in 35 ABs. 2 of those hits were for home runs. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Miguel Sano. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Drilled to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Stepping in now, Carlos Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Sano stands at first with 1 out. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. He is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Striding into the box, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in, Xander Bogaerts. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Xander Bogaerts.
First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-0. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The batter.
Striding in once again, Avisail Garcia. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 2-0 count, the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Runners going. Popped up. Gregorius is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. That's a good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Garcia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're on top 2-0. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Now here it comes. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's big Aaron Judge looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Now the 2-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Slider's in for a strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Softly hit out to short. And one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Line towards center field, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Betts takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that, and everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. David Guerra waits on deck. One out, nobody on. Three and one to him now. The 3-1. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, David Guerra. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Boston's out in front, 3-0.
For the Yankees, third baseman, Justin Ford.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Vasquez goes to get it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Now in the box, Didi Gregorius. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
J.D. Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squared that one up just a little late. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit hard to short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy has had a monster postseason so far.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Now batting.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Torres scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting. Center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Bounce it to the left side. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting. Catcher.
Ready for another chance. Christian Vasquez. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bogaerts stands at second with 2 gone. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Popped up. Green just to the right of the mound. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Third baseman. Eduardo Nunez.
Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Dylan Betances trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Dylan Betances.
Betances sets. First pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Runners on first and third, 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Three-two pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Red Sox settle for just the one. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Red Sox lead it 4-0. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 1-1. Takes a pass. And misses. That strike 2. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's Brett Gardner now. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. Oh, and it's off the foul ball in right for a home run. Solo shot down the line in right. His first homer so far in the series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and the Yankees are back in business. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count. Really.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go to the 7th now in Game 2. The Red Sox on top, 4-2. Back here in the Bronx, it's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Mookie Betts. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He also has 1 home run. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Betances. Originally from New York State, he was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And there's the first out.
Now batting number 50, second baseman, Dustin.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Sano ranges to his right. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Guerra.
Digging in once again, David Guerra. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gonzalez is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
1-2 now. And the pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Now batting, third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Justin Bour. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Vasquez corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Bour is retired. 2 down now. Here's Didi Gregorius. An attempt to put the ball in play for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still down by a count of 4-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Way outside. 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez moves over. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Avisail Garcia. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And a ball, 1-0. Martinez, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. Previous history against Dellin Betances, not a lot of success. 0 for 12. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Oh, 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Gardner. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3. Jonathan Holder enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Jonathan Holder.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And it's 1-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Towards second. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever. He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit. No errors. And 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox are out in front 6-2. Here's Miguel Sano. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him. In.
First offering on its way. Way out in front. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
In now, Carlos Gonzalez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here it comes. And that misses 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
high in the air out towards shallow right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the ninth, as that one just about got him. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Two balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So digging in now, David Guerra. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
That's inside.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Another 1-2 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
J.D. Martinez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. One and one. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Gregorius has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 6-2. Joe Kelly, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Joe Kelly.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's the one to start off the ninth inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally.
Number 25.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
One ball, one strike.
The 1-1 home. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
The 1-2. Hits you in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's hitless in 6 tries. From the stretch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Vasquez has it, and he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired, 2 down now. So last chance here, and stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Rick Porcello. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
Six to 2, the final total today. Boston earn the win and move on to 2-0 in the division series. Rick Porcello earns the victory on the mound. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line.